Hi guys, hope you're all well. Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. Tonight is curry night and I love curry. Who doesn't love curry? But this one is a particular favourite of mine. It is my Karahi lamb. It is such a simple dish to cook and the flavours are just knock out of the park. I'm pretty sure if you follow this recipe, it will end up being one of your favourites too. So I'll see you over at the hob and let's get cooking. Okay guys, so I said this was an easy one and I wasn't lying to you. I've got a saucepan here and I've got it on a low heat. And I'm just gonna add in our lamb, our 10 garlic cloves and our grated ginger. And all I'm gonna do is just give that a stir through just to get that ginger nicely sort of around that meat. That's it, perfect. And what this is going to do, we're going to put the lid on it and we're actually going to leave this now for about, 30 minutes. I'm going to check on it in 30 minutes time. I'm not putting any liquid in there at all. And what you'll find is that this meat will suck up all that the juices that are released from that garlic and that ginger. Don't worry, it won't burn, believe it or not. But it is going to be absolutely tender as you like when we're done. So we'll check on it in 30 minutes time, put the lid on it. I'll see you then. Okay guys, that's had half an hour now. And look, you can see what I was talking about. There's no need to worry about this. Look at all the juice that has come out of that lamb. Beautiful, and it smells absolutely delicious. So what we're going to do now is just add in our onions. So that was 2 sliced onions, and I'm just going to stir it around just to incorporate it. Oh, don't want any escapees. That's it, perfect. And put the lid back on, and we're going to cook that for another 20 minutes, and it should be done. I'll see you then. Okay, so let's just check on our lamb. Yeah, it's nice and tender, really tender. Look at the amount of juice that's just come off that. That is amazing. Wow. Okay, so our lamb is ready to go. So I'm going to move that over to the other hob. It doesn't need to be heated anymore. And I'm going to put on here our wok, which should be a Karahi because it is Karahi lamb, but I don't have a Karahi, so I am using a wok. Call it cheating if you like, but we've got to work with the tools we've got. So into that, I'm going to add some ghee. So here I've got some ghee. It's the last of the pack. Probably about, let's just chop that up a little bit. About 2 tablespoons approximately. If you don't have ghee, absolutely fine, just use butter. It's just that we had that in, and I just want that to now melt down. Okay, so to the ghee, we're going to add our tomatoes. It's a lot of tomatoes. And at the same time, I'm going to add in that turmeric. Put it in. And we're going to just stir this to combine. And what we're looking to do is try and make this a thick sort of paste, or a masala paste, basically. This is going to be our sauce for the lamb, and we're going to cook that down now. Okay, so that's had its time. As you can see, what we've ended up with is a nice thick paste, which is exactly what you want. That's reduced right down. All of that liquid has evaporated, so we're going to go in with our chilies, cumin, and our coriander. And a little bit of the chili. I'm not going to put too much in because I don't want Imogen to be frightened off. I can always add some to my plate if I want it. And we're just going to stir that in, cook it down for about a minute, and it's going to really thicken up, even more so. Just incorporate it. That's it. Again, I've said it before, with these spices you buy from the supermarkets, you don't know how long they've been on the shelves. They absorb moisture and stuff. You just want to get that out, get those aromatics released, and it smells great. They definitely are releasing now. That's it. And I'm going to leave that for a minute. Okay, now in with our lamb and all of the juices that it's cooked in. Get everything out, all that goodness. Let's get rid of that pan and stir it through. And what we want to do now is just cook this until it really starts to thicken up again. What you're looking for is that sauce to be really clinging to that lamb. Oh, it looks delicious. I cannot wait to try this. So we'll cook that down and we'll come back to it then. Okay guys, this looks done to me. Look, it's thickened up nicely. It's clinging to the meat, the sauce. That is exactly what we're looking for. Perfect. So I'm going to dish this up. I'll see you over at the bench and let's see how we've done. Okay guys, so we are done. It looks absolutely fantastic. I've got to come clean with you. We had some friends pop over halfway between this cook. You didn't see that. And we had a few drinks. It looks wonderful. Nice thick sauce. I have put a little bit of coriander on there and I've used our garam masala that you saw at the start. I've got some pilau rice, some naan here. I'm all set. I mean, like, this is like a night out for me. Let's give it a try. Let's see how we've done. Right, get a bit of this lamb. See, I like the thicker sauces. Some people don't. For me, this is a winner all day long. And it smells, it looks, and it tastes absolutely wonderful. Wow, that is excellent. And I think Imogen would like this. It's not too spicy at all. I'm glad I didn't put the extra spice in. I might add some myself, but I'll have another bite. Excellent, that lamb neck is wonderful. Really is. Do use lamb neck if you can. You could use other pieces of lamb, but the neck is the winner. It's definitely the way to go. Sorry. Try a little bit of the naan. Come on. Let's get involved. A little bit more of that lamb on there. Sorry, I can't stop. That is superb. Really, really good. I've stopped. Guys, I really appreciate you watching through to the very, very end. If you're new and you're not subscribed and you like the content, please do consider subscribing. You can click on the watermark or the subscribe button down below. If you've got a recipe you want me to cook, send it through to me. I'll put all of the details of this recipe down below in the description as always, but I will do it for the 4-person recipe rather than the 8. And all that's left for me to say is, it's cooking good.